I don't even know how this works, but how you doing, family? How you doing, family? So it's another video with divine connections. You feel me? But I want to talk about these two different things. So we have listening, understanding, or listening, learning, understanding. Learning, understanding, around the same thing. And we have obeying, listening, obeying, and doing. Okay? So like with me, I preach to listen, to understand. To listen, to learn, to understand. You listen to something, you do it. As you're doing it, you're learning and understanding what you're doing and why you're doing it. And then you can implement it in your life later on the line, right? And then we have the listening, the obeying, and the doing. You listen to something, you obey it, and you do it. But these things you don't truly understand, and you don't truly get why or what is actually happening here, right? So there's two types of things, two types of people. We can break it down in a way of teaching, a way of like your parents, okay? So we have a parent and we have two children, right? This parent teaches this children and instills what he wants to know or she wants to know into the child. So it's like this. I want you to know I have a version of what I think a good person is, you feel me? So my version of what a good person is, I'm gonna instill that in this person, and you're gonna obey and do the things that I instill into you on what I think a good person is. And then we have this person on I'm gonna instill morals and principles and I guess other things around like that will mold you to help that will put in your head so you can help mold yourself to become a good person. But there is no specific idea of what a good person is. So like I use the example with neatness, right? So this person, I would say with this person with the obey and the doing, I instill into you that this way, let's say your room, this way that you have your room is neat. That's it. So you listen to me and you obey and you do. You listen, you obey by making the room and by like you listen to what I'm saying, okay? You obey what I'm saying by go do it, and you do it, right? You do every time you clean your room, every time you want to be neat, you do exactly what I instilled into you. This person, I teach that neatness is making sure you know where everything is, making sure everything is clean, and not having a lot of things on top of each other in a way, right? Neatness, right? That can be in many different ways. This person could be neat, right? They're neat, but this person doesn't think that they're neat, right? Or I don't think that they're neat or whatever, but they're neat because they know where everything is. Nothing is all on top of each other. Nothing is messy, and everything is clean, right? This person, right? They're just doing the things that was instilled into them. They don't truly understand that this is neat. They just understand that if I do this, then this will be this. But this person understands what neatness is, so now they can implement that in their own way, right? It's like, what are you doing? Are you listening? Are you understanding and learning, or learning and understanding? Or are you listening and are you obeying and are you doing? Simple. I'm a parent, so I preach this to my wife, you feel me, and to my baby girl. But my baby girl is only like 3 months, so we can't do that. But I instill this into my wife all the time, because I'm like, look, like learning yourself will tell you who you are as a person, will help you understand yourself as a person, will help you understand why you do things and why you don't do things, why you do things, and all these different things. It will help you, right? This person cannot be this person. You can like some people be like, what did your parents do? They say both. No. Obviously some things they probably had this, like, well, let's say specifically with your room, they made you listen, obey, and do. But in other things, they wanted you to listen, understand, and learn. But which one was more? Which one did they mostly implement, right? It's some things that you should obey, like you should not hurt people in any way, shape, or form. But if we say it out loud, right, the truth hurts, right? So let's say this person, I instilled to them that a good person does not hurt people's feelings, does not make people uncomfortable, and does not say things that they feel like shouldn't be said, right? And this person, I teach them that a good person is a person that always tells the truth, a person that always that expresses himself, and the person that says the things that needs to be said when they need to be said, right? This person will lie blatantly, or will not say things, or not speak, or not express themselves because they feel like what they have to say, or the truth, or whatever, is mean, or is wrong, or is these things, even though that the lying is actually mean. And this person will understand that, yes, the truth hurts, yes this, yes that, yes I know if I say this might hurt your feelings, or I know if I do this might not make you feel well, but at the end of the day, the truth is right, or what needs to be said is right. So when you understand how things, like when you understand how people taught you, or how things were instilled into you, now you can be able to change things. You cannot change something that you don't truly understand. You have to truly be able to understand yourself, understand why you do things, understand where things come from, understand why you feel the way you feel, for you to be able to actually manipulate it and change it, right? So with me, like my mom, I praise my mom. I love my mom, right? My mom taught me this way. She taught me to learn, to understand, or to listen, learn, understand, right? That's what she taught me. Listen, learn, understand. Listen, learn, understand. Listen, learn, understand. That's what she taught me. She taught me that over and over and over again, because she wanted me to know things even when she was not there. She wanted me to be able to understand what I'm doing, understand why she told me to do this, so when she's not here and in my life and I have situations, I understand what I should do and why I should do it. This person knows what to do, right? Because their parents instilled them this, what to do, and they just do it. But do you truly understand why you're doing this? Do you truly get why you're doing this? Did you learn and understand the things that were instilled into you, or do you just know the things into you? If I told you that 2 + 2 = 4, that's what it is, right? That's what it is. 2 + 2 = 4. 2 + 2 = 4. Both of these are right. 2 + 2 = 4 because, 1 + 1 is 2. 1 + 1 is 2, right? So how many is that? 1 + 1 is 2. 1 + 1 is 2. So how many is this? 4. Okay, so we put these in groups. So these 2 + 2 = what? 4. This person understands that. They can implement that in many different ways. This person just knows that 2 + 2 is 4. So what if I ask them, what's 1 + 1 + 1 + 1? They're like, I don't know. I don't know what that is, because they didn't truly understand what was taught to them. They just took what was taught to them, put it in their minds, and that was it. You need to learn, listen, learn, understand. Listen, learn, understand does not always mean that you listen to other people, right? Listen to what you say. Listen to yourself, right? I was just talking to my wife about if I should make this into a TikTok video, or if I should make this to a YouTube video. She was like, well, make it into a TikTok. I was like, well, why? And she was like, because it sounds like it would be long, and people don't listen to long videos. And I was like, oh, well, but you can't say that. And she was like, what you mean? I'm like, you can't say that, because that's very narrow thinking. You're not really understanding what you're saying. You're not listening to the words that you're saying, and then understanding the words that you're saying, so you can learn what you're saying and learn if it's right or if that is wrong. So I'm like, well, we know people watch short videos. We know people watch long videos. We know people watch short and long videos. We know people only watch short videos and only watch long videos. We know people that like to watch short videos, but some long videos intrigue them. We do the same thing backwards, that people watch long videos, but some short videos intrigue them, So could you actually get to that point if you didn't listen to what you say, understand what you said, and be like, okay, well, that's very narrow. Let me take a step back and broaden it out a little bit. Do you listen to what you say? Are you listening? Are you understanding? Are you learning? That's what needs to be done. Listen, learn, understand. Implement that into everything. Implement it into your children. One person I'm gonna instill my things into you. I want you to be this type of person. So I'm gonna instill these things to you, and you're gonna listen, and you're gonna obey, and you're gonna do the things that I instilled into you, because that is the person that I want you to be. And then we have this. You're gonna listen, you're gonna understand, and you're gonna learn, and you're gonna implement. Okay, this has more, right? You're gonna implement these things that you learned and understood because you listen. I teach you that lying is bad. Lying is bad. So you understand, but that the truth hurts sometimes. That the truth hurts a lot, actually. So, but you understand that lying is bad, and lying is bad in any type of way, even a little white lie or even a big lie. Lying is bad. This person doesn't think that lying is bad. This person thinks that saving other people's emotions is bad because that's what was instilled into them, and they don't understand what's actually mean. They're just doing what was instilled into them. They're obeying and they're doing. This person is like, okay, well, I understand that if I lie, this will make you feel a lot better. But I know and I learned that lying is bad because I understand that the truth will set you free. So lying is bad. So I know that, and I've learned that from understanding and listening. So now I'm going to tell you the truth because I know that the truth will set you free. You understand? What are you doing? Are you learning? Are you listening, learning, and understanding? Or are you listening, obeying, and doing? Look at your life. Look at how you learn things. Look at what you know. Look at what you do. Look at what you follow. And that will tell you about yourself. If you are a person that listens, obeys, and does, or are you a person that listens, learns, and understands? Do you understand what you're doing? Do you understand what you're saying? Do you listen to what you're saying? Are you learning things? Are you getting things and being able to understand and learn to where you can turn around and teach somebody else? Or are you obeying to where you get this, you obey this, and you tell somebody else, and you want them to obey what you're saying because you obey what someone else is saying? These are two different things, right? Learn yourself. What are you going to be able to do? You cannot grow if you don't know where you are. This step right here, I know what step I am in right now. Now I understand myself in right now, so now I can change things about myself and step forward and grow. But I don't know myself. If I only obey, I don't know myself. I don't know why. I don't understand. I haven't learned anything. So how can I even grow in ways that I don't understand or I don't know? Look, some people fall short. You feel me? Some people fall short. Some parents only teach to obey and to do. And some parents teach to listen, learn, and understand. This will take you in life, and you can use this with yourself, with people, with teachers, with everything. You can't really use this with yourself because when do you know when to obey? Who do you know to obey? Who do you know to listen to? Who do you know? You don't know because you haven't truly understand anything. You've only been obeying things. So take a step back, look at your life, learn yourself, learn why you feel the way you feel, learn why you think the way you think, learn who you are in Christ. Because Christ made you perfect, but he made us, he said what? Knowledge is key. Knowledge is key. You need to learn, you need to listen, learn, and understand. Simple as that. Some things is listening and learning and understand that you will not understand. We will not understand God. We will never understand God. Our brains are not big enough to fathom God. So guess what? What are we going to do? We have to understand that we will not understand things and that some things we will have to accept. But this person, most people are like this, are ruled by religion. They do what the religion says to do, and they obey what the religion says to obey. But they don't truly have an understanding or a knowing in this thing to truly understand why or what they're actually doing. So when we look at a lot of people that's stuck in religion, that has the bondage of religion, that doesn't have true understanding or relationship with Christ or with God, it's because they were raised to understand, to listen, to obey, and to do. So they get a list of things to obey: pray 5 times a day, do this, fast, do that, go to church, don't work on Sundays, all these different things. But they don't understand that they need to have a true relationship with God because they're just doing what they think will get them somewhere because they're obeying. They think because they're obeying, they're going to get them somewhere. This person understands all of these things. And if you understand, then you can understand the true point is what? Not doing any of these things. It's having a true relationship with God. A true relationship with God. Knowing God. Talking to God. Spreading the word. Because we are all called to ministry. Helping others. Praying for everyone, even our enemies. Everything. Because of what? You listen, you learn, and you understand. Who are you? What are you in this? Do you listen, learn, and understand? What are you? Text me. Hit me up. Let's talk about that. Hit me up.